Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy, man. For today's video, we got a video by Espin titled Jalen Rose's top 5 starting 5 NBA players of all time. Basketball emoji, popcorn emoji, bracket, courtside club, W/Rachel Demita. By the way, she's still dating Andre Roberson. I have not seen the man in the NBA since they started dating. I'm just saying, where's he at? Where's Roberson at, man? The dude was pretty damn solid for the OKC Thunder. Although, I would say Dort is basically Roberson, but he can actually shoot, kind of. So, yeah, man. All right, let's get going on this. I don't know what it means by top starting 5 NBA players of all time. So, based off what the criteria is, maybe I'll get my own little list, too, my own, off the top of my head. Which I'm going to set myself up for disaster doing that, but let's get it.
Are your starting 5 NBA players of all time?
Of all time. Get right into it.
So,
like
positionless.
Positionless, yeah.
No doubt. So, Magic and Isaiah.
This is your Fab 5.
Yes, exactly.
NBA.
So, it's got to be,
Fab
it's gonna,
five.
here's the team.
Yo, by the way, guys, Jalen Rose is from the University of Michigan. You guys all know, man. I'm going to be at U of M on probably Monday and Tuesday. So, if y'all are around that area, probably around, like, I don't know what time exactly, probably, like, mid to late afternoon. So, if you're around the area, I'll be on campus. Come say hi if you'd like to. That'd be kind of cool.
Getting him in trouble for a third time.
So, Magic,
Okay.
Isaiah,
Magic Isaiah, okay.
Jordan,
Jordan at 3, probably.
Bird,
Okay.
fifth,
Old head.
El Capitan, Kareem.
Old
Okay.
head.
That's
bad team,
my
though.
all-time 5.
Not a bad team.
It's a unique list, I have to say.
And by the way, like, you can hate me and or hate my list, but when you really break down the history of the game, like, all of them is top 12 of all time.
But you don't got LeBron.
Do you think it makes a difference when you
Like you got all
pick-
this is your top 5 list, and you just said these are top 12 dudes. But then again, at the same time, you know, we we know based off Jalen's list right there, those are not like the 5 greatest players of all time. Like, yeah, there's a lot of them up there, but you know, based off that list, that's just saying who Jalen Rose would like to watch play together. That's how I kind of get it. So that's how I'm going to focus on it, man, when I do my list.
your top 5 on what era you kind of watched? Because it's hard for me to ever. I know
It's
Kareem
true.
is the greatest, but I haven't studied basketball back in that day. So I know for me, it's like I saw a little bit of Michael. I saw a lot of LeBron from 14 and up.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
Iverson was my favorite player growing up.
No doubt.
Also.
Bubba Chuck.
So that was kind of the era. And then, but you hear some people, ride or die, Jordan's greatest of all time. There's no discussion, this and that. But then there are people younger than me. It's hard to even imagine that. And you can watch tape, but if you didn't live through, am I wrong? If you didn't live through that era, it's hard.
Well, it's hard to compare eras, but there are a few things
I
that
would even say, like, to go off that, another thing that I've really realized is, like, in, like, 20 or 30 years, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about Joe Johnson. I'm sorry, Joe Johnson, if you're watching this. I'm sure you're not. But, or, like, Jason Terry. Or, y'all know who just popped up in my damn, recommendations on Facebook? Yeah, man, I'm old. I still use Facebook. Damn Jason Richardson. I almost sent him a damn friend request. So, yeah, it's just like, unless you were in the era, you don't respect all the players to the maximum of what they did in that era. And they're kind of lost to time. And even the greats and some of their accomplishments, it's like lost to time. I'm really curious in like 20 years how people are going to view Russell Westbrook. I really am. Like that one, man, I'm so curious. I don't want to be 20 years older, but I kind of want to see what happens. So I'll be like, damn, I'm going to be 50, man. Damn.
allow you to do so. And
Co-owning the
when
Detroit
you
Pistons
talk
with
about the
Bernard,
best
drive in.
players of all time, you ultimately start talking about who's the GOAT. And when you talk about GOAT, the first word is greatest. That means achieved more than somebody else.
All time.
And if we're comparing Michael Jordan
Does
and
greatest
LeBron,
mean achievements?
for example, Michael Jordan got 10 scoring titles. LeBron has 1. Michael Jordan has been all NBA. Michael Jordan has been Defensive Player of the Year in the NBA.
All right, let's not bring that up. What was it, 2013 LeBron should have won the Defensive Player of the Year, made the All-NBA first team. Guess who won Defensive Player of the Year that year? All-NBA second defensive center, Marc Gasol. Nothing against Marc Gasol, but how the hell does somebody on the All-NBA second team win the Defensive Player of the Year? I'm sorry, like, I think it goes beyond accolades and stuff like that because there's just so much gray area for how we vote on shit. Like, it's just how it is. The MVP one year is never the same as the MVP next year. Except Jokic, except in both cases, nobody cared. Like, I don't know.
LeBron hasn't. Michael Jordan has 2 separate three-peats. LeBron doesn't have a three-peat.
Yeah, that's badass.
LeBron doesn't have one three-peat.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here defending Jordan or LeBron. I'm just...
You don't necessarily even need to watch them play to acknowledge that what Michael Jordan achieved just solely on the court is greater. It's
serious question for you guys here. Because obviously Michael Jordan missed some time to play baseball and like retired and stuff like that. Do you think it's like strange that we as NBA fans like glorify that and like we use that as like part of his greatness legacy where it's just like, damn, like he retired, came back, and still dominated? Like, I don't know, like I just feel like with social media and like the double standards that come with that and everything like that and just like being open more to like criticism and everything, I don't know, I feel like if LeBron did that, he'd be roasted for it, man. I don't think it'd be something that he would be like looked upon. It'd be like he quit for a few years and stuff. I don't know.
It's more than.
So why isn't Bill Russell?
I'm not saying LeBron's the GOAT, by the way. I want to see the chapter be complete.
He is. I just gave Kareem that starting spot at the 5.
Okay, so he's just starting. He's on your team, but he's not starting.
Let me tell y'all something about basketball 101.
Let's hear it.
If y'all ever do a list and y'all get past 3 and I don't hear Bill Russell's name, delete.
Wait,
block. You know what? I'm going to just block you. That's what I'm going to do. If I see any social post, I'm going to block you because 11 championships in 13 years is greater than me trying to act like LeBron is ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's focusing too much on the championship. That's not to take anything away from Bill Russell. The reason they won those championships was because of Bill Russell. But as far as like straight up like dominance and skill wise at the game of basketball, yeah, Bill Russell was great, but he's not the greatest at that. So yes, in the title winning category, he dominated that, but there's other things that other players have dominated at and they still won like ring stuff. Maybe not that many. So I don't know. Like to me, like the ring argument, I always go back and I'm like, what about like Robert Horry or somebody like that? But obviously Bill Russell had more of an impact than Robert Horry did on his rings, although Robert Horry hit some clutch ass shots and everything, which helped win those rings. But I don't know, like, I feel like, we, like, hyperfixate on certain elements, and it's more of the grand scheme and how it all kind of comes together. It's a combination of a lot of things.
And what ends up happening is, and by y'all, just so y'all know, I love LeBron James. That's my guy. Maverick Carter's my brother. We played fantasy together for years. Rich Paul, that's my guy. I loved him. Randy, I loved him. So what ends up happening is,
not having LeBron in your top 5, like I want to block you, Jalen.
If I don't say he's the greatest, that I don't like him or I'm hating.
You haven't hated on him once here.
Correct.
No.
But that's what allowed me to start kind of realizing I'm good at my job. Because that's my man.
Yeah.
But I can't act like what he's achieved so far is greater than Jordan, than Kareem, than Russell, for sure. Now, you can argue with me about magic, but here's some magic math.
All right, that's not how math works. Here's some magic math, man. Because that's not how it works. It's just math. That was kind of funny. I like that.
Magic played 13 years. He went to the finals 9 times.
Yeah.
And he won 5 championships, including as a rookie.
Yeah.
Hell of impressive.
I played against LeBron when he was young in his career. As a matter of fact, he had his career high against us. 55. Killed us.
I do also think another big factor in that, though. Because, yeah, he won, like, Rookie of the Year, right? Wasn't it, like, co-Rookie of the Year with Larry Bird? That was a thing. I think that's what happened, right? Regardless, I think, like, another big issue is you know, when you have some of those earlier eras of basketball, a lot of things that you would see for the first time come off as like a shock. Like nobody ever saw a guy like Magic Johnson. So it's like, yeah, like this dude's insane. Like, you know, give him the rookie of the year and stuff like that. With like LeBron, when he got to the NBA, he had that comparison. Like, oh damn, like this dude kind of plays like Magic Johnson. He don't play like Michael Jordan. I've never liked that comparison, by the way. So it's not like it's shocking, I guess, like as the years go on.
We won. I had 30.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But he had 55.
Yeah.
So I've seen LeBron's greatness, and this is not to dismiss, but I can't act like what he's accomplished is quote unquote greater than those three for sure. The finals MVP is named after who? Bill Russell. The award is named after Bill Russell.
What?
Yeah, like my top 5 starting 5 of all time. I'll take Baron Davis at the point guard spot. Give me Rip Hamilton at the 2. Give me Tracy McGrady, Houston Rockets version at the 3. I'll go Rasheed Wallace at the 4. And give me Yao Ming at the 5. You ain't beating that team. I don't care who you put up against it.